Looking at my drip, looking at your drip. Whoa, mommy, look at.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. So, this is what I'm doing today. He finally took it down. Well, he had no choice actually. I started stripping the wall, and that was kind of that. I was doing it whether he liked it or not. Aurora's just sat here watching a song on YouTube, and she's obsessed with it. They're good. So this is what I'm hoping to have finished. I'm hoping this won't take long because obviously it's only.
Okay. No, it won't be finished today.
No, it will be finished today. But I mean, I'm hoping it shouldn't take longer than an hour. No. Simply because it's the thing that's going to take the longest is actually getting the paper off.
I don't think it is because it's flying off.
Yeah. So anyway, I started it over here.
Now you gotta reach the bridge.
The same way I decorated it. Ladders.
Yeah, but can you reach the top?
Yeah, obviously. In fact, I think Dad pushed it up at the top when we decorated, didn't you? Maybe. I can't remember how we did it. Anyway, we'll deal with that when we come to it. So we're going to do this. Got some other stuff that I want to get done in the house today. We need to just start decluttering because it is just a tip. And Dave really needs to find somewhere to put this box because if you see it anymore, I swear to God it's going outside.
Oh, I start building it, but I haven't got the stand yet. Stand 60 quid.
Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this, get this stripped, and then once we start decorating, well, once it's done, we'll come back, show you, and then we can start putting some paper on the wall.
Alright guys, I'm checking in now. I've just got back from Huddersfield. Went through so many hills, so many villages just to pick up this fire guard to Chelsea. We've got it now, I'm back. I've actually fitted the trunk in. I'm going to show you now what the fireplace looks like in a minute. And then I'm going to head over to the studio. I've got some bits to do over there. In fact, I've got quite a bit to do over there. But yeah, I'm going to show you what the fireplace looks like now. Well, it's like 90% done. So this is how the fireplace looks now. Looks pretty cool actually, doesn't it? I've got rid of the old trunking. I've put a nice thin piece of trunking down here. It goes down there, across there. We'll fill that in the middle with some silicone. Get it all squared off really nicely. These wires that go down here, they're too short. These are like 3 meters, I think. We just ordered some 4 meter 4K HDMI leads that'll go up to the TV around them because the trunking, I don't know if you can see it down there, it's open at the minute, but it goes right down, and then we'll take it around there, and then it'll go into the back there because now the computer and everything else is in there. It looks really good. We've got the LEDs. We're going to get some more LEDs to go along the top and the bottom. Down the side there, that's the only strip that's left on that side, and then when you come to this side there's just all this corner here that's left to do. But that should take Sarah about 10 minutes tomorrow. I think we're going to call it a day for today. This is one of the Sky, this is for Sky, for the Sky Q stuff. I 3D printed this, they're really good. So your Sky remote just sits into there. We were going to debate getting PlayStation 4, or me printing PlayStation 4 holders, 2 to go there for the pads, but there's no point because the PS5's out in a couple of months, so there'll be 2 or 3 of them coming in the house, I'm sure of that. But yeah, so there you have it. It looks pretty cool at the minute. So I'm gonna go and fill the car up now with a load of rubbish for the tip. Get over to the tip before it closes at 6 o'clock. Then I'm going to get over to the studio, do a bit over there, show you what we've been up to over there, and then I'm going to end today's vlog. Alright guys, I'm now over here at the studio. Brought Oscar and Alfie over with me, just done a massive tip run. Just getting things sorted out now over here. I've actually picked up these, which are foam tubing. And what the tubing's going to do is, it goes into these holes here, and then they'll stick up a tiny bit so you can put the caps on. These are the caps that go on the top of them. They go on the top, they go on the bottom as well, so the caps will sit on top of these. They actually fit really nice because this is actually an oddball shape. The guy that designed the file said that they were 2-inch pipes, not 2-inch pipe at all. So these sit on the top like that, minus this here. This is just like a rim around it. But yeah, you get the idea. just quickly as well, just wanted to say, we've had some people comment about the beams up here, the wooden beams. Now I know there are some wood conservationists out there that are quite worried that if we decide to paint white, we could get in trouble with the landlord. Just quickly, just want to squash that straight away. The landlord doesn't give a shit what colour we paint the beams, be it bright pink, yellow, luminous green, it doesn't matter. This is our studio, we pay rent for it. We're responsible for it inside. This is one of the best maintained and best looking studios in the whole of the 2 mills combined. We have a high standard in here, and if we want to paint the beams white, black, blue, we'll paint them white, black and blue. I know Wade at the end, he's just painted his black and some of them white, so yeah, go figure basically. But I just thought I'd squash that before, you know, these things tend to get out of order, get out of hand really quickly on something so trivial and unrelatable to anybody, really. I mean, talk about scraping the bottom of the barrel. I mean, that is scraping the bottom of the barrel, really. But yeah, if the beams are going to be painted white, which I think they are, then they're going to be painted white. That's just the way it is. They were originally black, I believe, stained with oil, and then the previous tenant stripped them all back. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. We want to paint the floor black, we can paint it black. We want the doors bright pink with yellow spots all over them, like Mr. Blobby. See what I did there? Making a pun on myself. But if we wanted to paint them like Mr. Blobby, we could paint them like Mr. Blobby if we want. It is irrelevant to anybody other than the people that actually care enough to sit there and spend their time thinking about what colour beams are and how they're going to tell the landlord that we're painting the beams that colour. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, some of these units are actually used for housing motorbikes, you know, bicycles, motorbikes, tricycles, all kinds of stuff. Some of them are used for raw iron work inside of them. Some of them have just got crap all over them and oil and crap up the windows and everything. Again, this is the best maintained one out of the lot of them. This is the best looking one. It looks like an apartment when you're in here. It's amazing. So yeah, that's that. If there's anything else you want to have a go at us about, I mean, I know the spiders on the window have been here for quite a while. If you want to ring the RSPCA and let them know that we're not feeding them properly or there isn't enough flies coming onto the window, then I'm sure the RSPCA will take your call, no problem whatsoever. If you want to ring, I don't know, is there a flooring hygienist somewhere or a flooring museum that wants to come around and check that we've made sure that the floor's the right colour or the correct colour for us? I don't know. I mean, it's bordering on the ridiculous now. It really is. But again, if it amuses you, if it makes your day, the 24 hours in the day, that much more enjoyable, then why not? Why not have a bitch and a moan about the studio? You know, I've already told everybody that I scream and shout in front of the kids, swear in front of the kids, been to prison 3 times when I was 23. Absconded from prison when I was 23. I mean, there is nothing else really. There's nothing. So we may as well start with the studio. Why not? But anyway, enough of that. I have been over here, obviously, because I'm here talking to you about it, about beams of all things. You know, I actually sat there last night and spoke to Sarah about it, and it was amazing. Oh look, quickly, these beams in here, these are wooden ones. I'm keeping them wooden. I like the colour wood. But in that part of the studio, that's where Sarah's domain is. In here is my domain, and round there is mine and Sarah's domain, and in there is my bread and butter. So, anyway, enough about beams. I'm not a builder. Got quite a bit to get through today while I'm over here. This down here is this is for a client of mine called Cameron. He ordered a load of stuff with his mate just before excuse me, lockdown, and he just couldn't get over it. I've been that busy that I haven't even had a chance to get it out to him, and then we had the lockdown again further, so he's coming over on the 22nd, which is amazing because we've got everything ready for him, and to be honest with you, it's going to free up a lot of space, hell of a lot of space. He's doing a Mandalorian. I had to print the Mandalorian helmet over there, slightly bigger because he's got a slightly larger head. I've got a big head as well, so we're 2 peas in a pod there. But yeah, so that's going to be going over to him. His friend James is cosplaying as Obi-Wan, but it's going to be like the Clone Wars Obi-Wan where he's got like half armor. So we've done shoulders, we've done forearms, we've done hand toppers, loads of stuff, but again, it's a box, and some other bits that I need to put in another box that's going to go, so it's 2 big boxes that are going out of the studio, which is fantastic. Apart from that, I know Sarah's going to be cracking on over at the house, tidying everything up and getting everything ready for tonight, because we have a thing where we let the kids do what they want in the daytime, to an extent, you know, play with the toys and that, and then later on at the night, we tidy up, and then it's, you know, the house is clean until the next day and stuff like that. And then obviously we're going to start getting the kids into a routine now, going back to sleep on a proper time. They're going to be, we have a thing in our house, I think I've explained this before. The kids go on the computers Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday. They get 2 hours on whatever they want to go on, and then they get the phones from 12 o'clock till 5, and then from 7 o'clock till 9 in the holidays. Obviously the older ones get them a bit longer. And then on Sunday it's family time, so we do something together. But through the week they have like breaks off them. I think that's the best way to keep them grounded, because Fortnite and everything else just isn't good for kids, because they end up just lying in the bedrooms and they've got no aspirations to do anything else whatsoever. Or they just, you know, they've just got no interest in socialising with anybody outside of the house, which is, again, wrong in my eyes. But yeah, we're going to start getting them back into a routine, so they're back in bed on time, because in 3 weeks time they're back in school, which is fantastic. We're getting up to Halloween, which is mine and Sarah's and the kids' favourite time of the year. Halloween, then we've got bonfire night, then we've got the run up to Christmas, which is going to be a weird Christmas this year, isn't it? Because of everything that's gone on this year. 2020 is like a write-off. 2021 could be a write-off. We don't know what's going. We don't know what's going to happen next year. We don't know what's going on. Everybody's in the dark with it. But I'm optimistic, as always. We should have a fantastic end to this year. Keep watching. Hopefully, fingers crossed with all the pandemic and everything, but it should be a fantastic end to the year. And with that said, I am going to end today's vlog. Do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you click the notification bell, it does nothing. Make sure you leave us a comment if you can. If you can, message us on Facebook, Instagram, and anywhere else. And we will see you guys tomorrow, because we do this every single day.